I present to you.
Not so fast, good captain. I've yet to show my hand.
Hello, this is Master 347, same playthrough of Andaron Saga, music mode, and last time, it is Crane Crossing. Technically it took my second try, but yeah, I almost messed up a few times there and had the reinforcements, but I got through in the end. I wish I got Christina to level 10, which will be really useful during the next chapter, and you have to really think outside the box for how to get a level up a chapter 10 though, so, yeah. But we also managed to get a few nice supports out of the way as well, including Runa actually learning how to use magic now. Trust me, Runa is going to be really awesome now she can use magic. Way better than just using a bow. But anywho, yep, you read that right. Time for us to go to a wedding. So let's do this, shall we? This is honestly my favourite game chapter in the whole game. Chapter 19X, the wedding. The next day, Baud's army passes to an old ruined Lightbringer shrine, and I can't help but sneak away and take a glance at the old structure. Mother, father. Daddy, I'm scared. I can hear shouting. I'm sorry, Linda. It's over. Your father has failed you. Daddy, we need to go. We need to run away. I can't. There's nowhere I can run, little one. But the tunnels. We can use them to escape. Theodore, are you here? Yes, King Cavus. This old man is tired. He's lived a long life. He's been a terrible ruler, an awful man. This is your king's final command, Sir Theodore. Take my daughter, escape through the tunnels. Hide her somewhere, nobody will ever find her. The two of you remain together and live happily. You will not allow her to endure one day of misery. Yes, my king. Daddy, no! You have to come with us. You can't stay. Your mother is already dead, Atlanta. I will join her. I'm sorry I failed everyone, and I'm sorry I failed you. My forefathers will judge me. They will find me lacking. Please, don't say such lies. Sorry about this, princess. You have to come with me. Thank you, Theodore. You know now what you have to do. Please, keep her safe. Daddy! Iris, my wife, forgive me. I will join you now. Hate me as much as you like. You're all I have left. Good, you didn't win, old friend. At least you know your place. Your errors finally reached its conclusion. Now fall for me. Someday you'll understand the weight of what you've done. When the darkness comes, you'll regret snuffing out the light. I won't miss your platitudes. Ada, are you... There you are. Are you alright? You shouldn't run off on your own. We're deep in the enemy territory. I'm sorry, Baud. I was just reminiscing. I think I experienced a vision, like you did. A vision of the past, of my father's death. Oh, that must have been hard to watch. Yes, but also it gave me a sense of closure. I've always loved visiting Lightbringer shrines. They used to be maintained by the Lightbringer priests. Now they're all faded, like glories of my people. This shrine is where my parents wed each other. We came here a lot when I was a child. They loved this place. I still do, in their stead. My mother and father married in Lightbringer shrine too. It used to be customary for all nobles to exchange vows in them. Sadly, they're all lying in ruins now. The old traditions have died. It leaves a feeling of emptiness in my heart. Melancholy. However, when I become king, my first order will be to rebuild all the Lightbringer shrines. You really mean that? Naturally, the shrines protect us from the undead terrors. My father was a fool to destroy them, and their culture too. Under my rule, your traditions will become exalted once more. I will let the people gather and worship in these shrines again. That makes me so incredibly happy. You'll be a wonderful king. Alanda, yes? Why don't we get married? Not later, but today. Let us wed right here and right now in this shrine. So soon? So fast? Shouldn't we wait to make it official before? Why wait? If we're going to wed one another, it won't matter if the common folk watch or not. Rather, let us bless our rebellion by riding to the capital as a man and wife. We'll hold our heads high. I'd love that, Baud. But are you sure we should move so hastily? Well, you need guests for the reception. We have all the people we need. Theo will take the place of your father. Jacko can be my best man. I mean, he already is, as far as I'm concerned. The wedding won't take long. Maybe a few hours at the most. Then, I say we do it. I love you, Baldwin. I love you too, Ella. I'll go inform Jack and the others. Mother, father, if only you could be here today. Baldwin has so many friends, but I don't have you. Why couldn't father just run away with me? Why did both of you have to die and leave me alone? A few hours later. Looks like almost everyone is here now. I hope Jack will be able to find some clothes. Probably some clothes. Then there's the issue of who will play the music. And the food. We need good food for a wedding. And we need a priest. Wow. I rely on Jacko way too much. Talk to Jacko when you're ready to begin the ceremony. Yep. We're getting married. Yeah. This is actually pretty cool. In a number of ways. Let's talk to everyone first, shall we? Hey Fred, thanks for attending my wedding. I'm glad we resolved some of our differences. I must admit, I still don't respect you in the same way I did Fulgrim. Even so, you're a saint compared to that violent brother of yours. I'd much rather put you on the throne than him. At least you care for the common folk. I never took you for a lover for the peasantry. Oh Pish, I'm a scholar, I have you know. I've enjoyed many a good book in my day. And do you know what drives creators the most? I'm sure you'll tell me. Suffering. Commoners, when educated, write the most thrilling tales. They seek to escape the monotonous, dull drudgeries of their lives. Show me a noble offer, and I'll show you a peasant thrice as superior. Well, let's hope my reign uplifts the commoners more than the nobility. Indeed. You two lugs are also strange. This marriage custom makes no sense. Oh, centaurs don't get married? Then how do you deal with mating then? It's a simple matter. Males and females share each other equally. Two legs are ruled by greed. You always want to own your mates. This is not a living arrangement, but a sinful one based on slavery. Sorry, slavery? How is marriage slavery? The man has more status. He owns the woman. She must even take his name. She must be subservient to him. She is never his equal, but is inferior. If that is not slavery, then what is? I think you're misunderstanding human relationships, Gavin. Some marriages are toxic, yes. Others are not. Al and I are equals in some ways. She's better than me. I am in essence marrying into the Lightbringer, her house. Marriage is a promise to stay with each other until the end of time. It is the truest form of love. Sounds selfish to me. Better for 10 males and females to share in their pair off individually. Didn't 2 days coin the phrase, right in spite of life? Yet this marriage system is... I guess we'll have to disagree. Indeed. Whew, Master Ferdinand, I caught up to you. It's lucky you headed west and not east. But were you supposed to beat your Hottermeyer? Elmo, you innocent brat. I can't believe you have the guts. Did I do something wrong, Master Ferdinand? You have eyes, but you cannot see. You failed my test. You're no longer ever becoming my pupil, boy. I hereby cast you out of my tutelage. Go your own way. But Master, why? What did I do wrong? I told you to meet me east in Hottermeyer. Yet here you stand now, in the wrong direction. You're gonna follow a simple order? I don't need a student too big for his pants. But... No but, Mr. Elbow. This answers the word is final. Okay, I'm sorry. Finally, I rid myself of him. What a nuisance. Always whining and nagging at his glorious ancestor. If he'd just gone where I told him, he'd be clueless. Bah, it's all his fault. I had to yell at him. Now then, where is my butler? His ancestor needs his tea. That's a dick move, man. Even for you, man. Really here. Actually, it's easy to go here. Congratulations, Mormon. You're finally marrying out there. Thanks, Barrett. You sound like you've been waiting for months. Was our love that obvious? I'm sure most realize you two had feelings for one another. It's good to be put out. It's good to be put out in the open like that. It's good to be put out in the open like that, you know. I caused a man back in Horheim, but it didn't work out between us. Oh, what happened? He was such a scholar. I found him too childish for my liking. He acted like a tough guy, but he had a secret he was hiding. What sort of secret? Oh, it's embarrassing to say. You don't have to if you don't want to. He played with dolls. Sorry? He would make carvings of people, painting them, and play with them. He acted like a child. I couldn't bring myself to marry such a baby. Oh, and then he goes and rants saying the little people dolls were cute. I mean, they were cute, but it was all too strange for me. We Horheim women like big, strong men, you know. Not big-bodied boys. Doesn't Bajak carve stuff too? What's the difference? Bajak doesn't play with dolls. He simply admires them. It's art. That's the difference between a man and a boy. Let me tell you. Well, I guess everyone has their preferences. Indeed. Weddings. I'm looking forward. Much joy, much cheer. Always a happy day. Thanks, Rajaki. I'm glad you could attend. As am I. So what are weddings like in Hornheim? Got any fun Viking things you all do? Simple. Not big on ceremony. Have attended many weddings. Man chops wood, man carves wood, man gives carving to wife. Woman bakes bread, woman gives bread to husband. Simple. That sounds lovely. Couples go sailing, brings family along. Man throws wife, wife swims to shore. If wife survives, marriage complete. If not, wife is weak, no marriage. Wait, what? Wait, he throws his wife off the ship and hopes she doesn't drown? Are you messing with me? That's just a joke, right, Kajaki? Right? It's a joke, right? Kajaki, you can't be serious! Follow, I suppose you will soon become Andaron's rightful ruler. Once you marry Allender, you'll possess the authority of her son. I'm not marrying her for power, I'm doing it for love. Naturally, my liege wanted you to know Tyrion will always be an ally. We look forward to your glorious reign and the potential alliance. Oh, I see. Tendros wants to inaugurate to ingratiate himself to me. Don't get the wrong idea. Tendros is a Manakite. He will live for hundreds of years longer than you. It will take him decades to ascend Tendros' throne. By then, you have passed, and your heirs will reign. Huh? Oh, her. That's a bit morbid. He seeks favor of my kids? With children, grandchildren, and so on for generations. Humans are short-lived, but you evolve quickly. It is easy for mortals to forget ties from centuries previous. Well, I can't speak for my descendants, but I hope to stay friends with Tendros. That would please my liege greatly. Shay, right? Sham's sister? Sham talks about you all the time, Borden. I'm glad he has a friend like you in his life. Especially after... Yeah. Sham finally told me about Jacob. I've been in disbelief all day. Now I know why Madeline won't say anything to me anymore. I thought I did something wrong. Jacob's sister, Madeline? You met her? Can't say I have. Jacob did carry around a portrait of her though. What's she up to these days? Jacob's death has had a big impact on her, as I'm sure you can imagine. Maddie's been advancing her Pegasus taming training quite swiftly. Unfortunately, she was demoted to rank of private. Not sure why. I think it had something to do with her having terrible mood swings. Wasn't she a captain in the 12th Regiment? I heard she possessed her formidable skills. She did, but she just can't control her temper anymore. She's always angry and bitter. Not that I can blame her. How do her skills compare to yours? She's always been much more talented than me. I never even came close. But I've no doubt she'd give her all her talent if she could bring Jacob back. Just like it would for Sham. You're a good sister, Shay. Make sure you're always there for Sham. He needs all the support he can get. I'll do that. Enjoy your wedding, Waterman. Thanks. Wedding, sir. I was married once. Then the wife died. Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, dumb Bob wouldn't stop yapping, so one day I whacked her right upside the head. Kapoo! She hit the dirt and never saw daylight again. Wait, Boogie, you killed your wife? What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, calm down, it's just one chick. I'm all for equal rights and lefts. Don't tell me you never smacked a dame around before. No, never! You're a murderer! Oh please, you've killed way more people than me, Sinner Thorgrim. You all know that massacre at Hortemire, lots of people died. I bet more of a few of those sad little sods were women. They were soldiers, not civilians, and certainly not my wife. You more types are just hilarious. Civilian, soldier, just words. At least I'm honest enough to admit I kill because I like it. But not you, the holy warrior of righteous justice. Now would you piss off already? I'm gonna stand some booze. Oh drat, what a bummer. Problem? You're about to throw this wedding, but I didn't have time to invite anyone. I always bring my friend Ariel along with wedding. We love attending them. Does she live nearby? No, sadly, she's from House Ashburn. She's Henry's sister. Ah, Henry, the Freddie you went away from marrying. Yeah, I guess she's too far away to make it here just for one day. And since you left Henry at the altar, she can't have been happy. Are you kidding? Ariel is the one who encouraged me to leave. She said she'd rather see me happy and single than miserably married. She introduced me to her brother. I knew Ariel years before Henry. I bought into solid as steel. Say, is this Ariel also known as the Bloody Butcher? I hope you aren't friends with a vile murdering monster. Oh, that's just a nasty rebel. You don't need to pay heed. Ariel's really nice once you get to know her, I promise. Well, if you insist. You seem quieter than usual, Kurt. Just think about my marriage. Good times, fond memories. Did your wife? She passed a few years before my boys. Probably for the better. She'd have wept for me. I never did like to see her crying. It's every man's weakness. A wife's tears will destroy your heart. I don't know what hurts more, her death or her children's betrayal. I hope you raised yours better than I did mine. Children are your pride and joy, but they can be your greatest sorrow. Your child could become a tyrant or hero of the people. I'll make sure to raise my children right. I won't let them turn out like Randall or Thorgrim. Take care not to ignore their childish antics. That's where the days pass you by, and the nights too. Before you know it, they'll grow up as do their ambitions. Something funny? I think little girls make for better children than boys. I hope your first is a girl. She'll be your princess. You can get on board. I can get on board with that. Hey Lily, that's a beautiful dress you're wearing. You look like you're getting married today too. Oh no, I'm not ready for that level of commitment, Baud. I just have to make sure I look fabulous for Ella's big day. She's positively glowing of happiness. I even checked her horoscope and it predicted fair weather. Well, you'll be reaching the age of to marry soon. Any suitors? If you don't find one, you won't go around to set up a barricade. They'll beat down the doors soon enough. Those suitors, well, there is one. Oh, is there? Who is he? Do I know him? Maybe. Remember a few months ago when we were in Agrid Forest? I told you about this handsome noble named Sir Hubert the Gallant. I do remember him, yes. He's a fan of your plays. Well, his letters have grown more personal over the past months. He wishes to meet me when we reach Mafrick in a few days. Really? Well then, here's to hoping he sweeps you off your feet. It's too bad though, I was hoping to set more to with a cute lass. Well, you never know, sometimes these longest relationships fall apart. If things don't work out with Hubert, I might take up on that offer. Here's to hoping. Excuse me, Sir Bondman? Hailey, I hope you've been faring well in our group. Did you need anything? No, not me. I have a friend named Albert. He's being to officiate your wedding. He has a pious background and knows all the Lightbringer traditions. If you can't find anyone on short notice, maybe you should consider bringing him. I leave choice to Jacka's hands, but Albert's offer comes at a good time. Give him my thanks. I'll let you know what Jacka decided later. Very well. Thank you. This means a lot to me. It does? Yes. It would make Albert happy. He has suffered terribly of late. I only wish to see him feel in peace in his old age. I don't fully understand, but I keep that in mind. Thank you for a kind offer, Miss Hailey. Ah, Christina, Semira's granddaughter. That's my name. You'll feel the spitting image. Are you excited for the wedding? I only tagged along to follow grandfather. No offense, but I don't know you at all. I can't wait for this ordeal to be over. Nothing bores me more than wedding. Nothing? But you're a young noblewoman. Aren't you excited to put on a dress? If you want to make me vomit, you're about to succeed. I don't understand. I'm not interested in some stupid dress. I want to become a legendary knight. I'm going to walk in grandfather's boots and become a hero of the realm. Oh, that's pretty ambitious of you. Sammy was quite the famous knight. During the rebellion, he was known for charging enemy regiments alone. During the Battle of Hosmire, he killed 3 men in a single attack. So following his path will not be an easy task for anyone, not even you. Also, doesn't House Rose bar women from joining their knights legions? Yeah, not all of the time. We do have female knights. Most girls are pushed to walk the path of magic, and I hate that. You want to sling fireballs and summon hurricanes? I want to aid a child in the battle. That sounds more exciting. But grandfather said I can't become a knight unless my fitness improves. Sometimes it makes me wish I was born into House Ashburn. Knights of Ashburn are certainly fierce warriors. The women strike terror into the hearts of bandits. But Rose is a mighty house too. Don't write it off yet. Perhaps you can change it to culture when you're older. That sounds like a bunch of boring political stuff. I'll ever just stab bandits until they stop moving. Me too, kid. Me too. It's good to see you still with us, Elmer. Seems like you won't need a courier though. Old Ferdinand is already here. That guy's such a stalker. Oh, Suburban, it's awful. What is it? My master just kicked me out of his tutelage. He said he was testing me, but I failed. I didn't even know there was a test. Yeah, that does sound like Ferdinand. What am I going to do? I have nowhere to go. I'll never be a great mage without his help. Now hold on just a hot minute. Who said that was the case? The best magi are innovators. No man ever became a legendary legend by walking someone else's path. If you pursue the scrolls of the great Malfic library, you think I can learn to be a mage all on my own, without Master Ferdinand to teach me? Well, I'm not much for magic. That's more my brother's forte, so I can't say for certain. But you probably can read magic scrolls and pick up the basics. I know Morty taught himself the basics, then innovated upward. Now you can summon copy clones. Come in your handy when he needs to scrub his back in the bath. That's a weird way of using clones, and what he told you was an expert. Yeah, well anyway, thanks for the kind words, Sir Boardman. I'll think about what you said. Maybe I can slip up about until I find my own way of magic. Until then, feel free to stick around my army. Will do. Gasp! It's Bowen the pervert. You already have a woman now. Don't come chase after me, you stinking scoundrel. Hi, Estelle. Surprised to see you're still here. Trying to get rid of me, Bodman? By no means. I did have a question, though. It's about your light magic. Let me guess. You want to know how I learned it? Yes, actually. Lightbringers weren't around to teach you, so... Not true. I have you know I am a talented acolyte. I was trained by Master Vera, the heart of my sanctuary. All Lightbringers were killed during Malfic's assault. Yeah, they were. But it took a whole year, you know. Only the warriors were killed at the first. Small churches came next. Master Vera told me to leave before the Rose Corps attacked. And well, here I am now. The Rose Corps? Samuel served one of those regiments. He specialized in uprooting any hidden Lightbringer remnants. He may have even... maybe even what? Never mind, I'm probably wrong. I shouldn't have said anything. You think he killed Master Vera? It's best not to draw on these things. Master Vera taught me the ways of Lightbringer magic. But when the Rose Corps came, I wasn't able to do anything. That's why I resolved myself to become an expert. That way, when the bad guys show up, I can beat them up. Do you think Sammy's a bad guy, Dan Boardman? No, I don't. Sammy's a man who values the integrity of his house. If he performs questionable actions, it's for a good reason. I'm sure he feels terrible about his past actions. Well, someday, I'll be an expert looking at bad guys. When that day comes, I'll give Sir Sammy a good sniff. That's a weird on so many weird levels. Hello there, Sir Buster. Come here. This lord wishes to say something. Ferdinand, what is it? You're in luck. His ancestor has heard your cry for help. I am through the Lightbringer marriage rituals. I will officiate your wedding at no cost to you. I know that peasants are all poor. I know that peasants are all poor. So let's act magnanimously. Wow, how very thoughtful of you. Not at all condescending. Indeed. So if you wish to have him officiate, let your man know. That Jericho fellow seems to have a good head on his shoulders. It's Jacka, and I'll pass your message along. It's not every day a legend like me guides a newlywed couples of this. You think yourself the luckiest man in the continent. Oh, I do, but not for the same reason as you. Mozzie? Hello, Baud. Can I help you? No, not really. I was just wondering, what the heck were you doing? You seem to be lost in thought. Oh, that was... Oh, that. I was communicating with my illusory clone back in Alpha. It will last quite a while, but it's rather mindless. I have to monitor it. How does that work? Mother taught me how to summon all different sorts of illusions. My long-distance clones can act in my stead, but they're quite fragile. If someone as so much as touches them, they scatter and fall to dust. I can also summon combat clones. They fall apart within an hour. They can mimic all my abilities, but summoning them drains my vitality. If I could copy myself, I'd be twice as deadly in the battlefield. I have a wide variety of clones and illusions I can summon. They have different strengths and weaknesses. The trick is to use the correct one for any given problem. If we take too long returning, will your clone be alright? It will last a while, but if we delay too much, let's not allow Randall to rise up to our plan. It's time Andaron finally had a worthy king. You seem more down than usual, Sean. Yeah, what else is new? Something in your mind? You can talk to me. I'm thinking about the wedding I will never have. Yeah, I can see how that would... Yeah, my father should have executed me instead. Every day I live with the pain, the guilt. I never told Madeline about it, you know. I couldn't bring myself to face her. She probably wishes I was dead as well. You don't know that for sure. I bet she wants to ram a spear through my chest. I wouldn't even blame her. Sean, when this is all said and done, Sean, when this is all said and done, when I take Andaron's throne, I hope you seek justice for what happened, for what Wester did. What's the point? No use in bothering. It's nothing but a waste of time. It's never useless to punish those who perform acts of evil. Oh, that does make me feel a bit better, Baud. Thanks for always being there for me, even when I'm a downer. That's what friends are for. Baldwin, oh Baldwin, how fortunate time to see you. Oh yeah, what's up, Anxious? Gonna play me a song? I just wanted to congratulate you on your wedding day. You are marrying a beautiful woman, Baldwin. Excellent child. Many a fair maiden have fallen for a handsome prince. Well, I just finished reading a poem about Geoffrey of Ashburn. His marriage to Rowena was truly a sight for comets to behold. Alas, have gone what became of his children, Ariel and Henry. Ariel, the bloody butcher. Oh, the bloody butcher. I've heard stories of her depravity. She massacred an entire village of innocents, men, women, and children. Indeed, she did, and her brother is no saint himself. So many said to have cavorted with many women, even while engaged. He's not a good-natured lout. That much is for certain. I have to watch out for them, I reckon. Thanks for the heads up, Angelus. Appreciate it. At any time, Baldwin. I think that's everyone. Yep. Remember, if you don't see the speech bubble above their heads, then that means they've already talked to them. Okay. Now for the important part right here, once you talk. There's our groom-to-be. How are you feeling? A bit nervous. Don't worry, best buddy Baud. I'll take care of everything. Did you find some good clothes? You won't believe it. Theo had a nice suit just your size. Theo? Damn, you think you know a guy. Theo was shocked he stopped hating my guts. He's changed, Baud. We all have. Never thought I'd rebel against Andaron a second time in my life. Now are you ready to marry the second prettiest girl in Andaron? Second prettiest? After my cute little sister, of course. Sure. Let's do this, Jacker. Great. Wait until you see who I'm picking to be the officiator. Okay, so this is the first part. So, if Zakarias was the party instead, he initiated the wedding. But because that's, we only get two. There's Albert and Ferdinand. Yeah, Ferdinand... Never pick Ferdinand, I'm sorry, but don't. It's either Albert or Zakarias. So Albert all the way. Trust me, it's worth picking him. So we're going to use Albert instead. How do the clothes fit? They fit decently enough, but they sure look silly. Be honest, it feels give me these as a gag. I bet there's a subtle way of getting back at me. Yeah, they do look a little odd, but then you're not the type to wear a suit in the first place. In your case, the clothes would make the man look ridiculous. Thanks, Jacker. You're so supportive. Anytime, pal. Oh, and look, who's heading our way? This outlet fair was our best choice, given time constraints. Second Prince Warden, little Hailey tells me you are in need of a priest. I am familiar with light-bringing rituals. If you like, I can officiate for you. You know Hailey? I'm not sure of the relationship, but I do know they're close. I took Hailey when she was a young girl, after her family cast her out. In turn, she took care of me when my bones started acting up. We treat each other well over the years. Sounds like you become niece and uncle. Yes. Something like that. I look forward to officiating. I will make Lady Alanda's day of marriage unforgettable. I'm sure you do wonderfully, Sir Albert. She'll love it. So old Sam, I'm glad you attended. I really missed my big day. I wouldn't miss this occasion for anything, young master. I've resolved to follow you until the very end. And Theodore, thank you for the suit. I'm glad we made up. I know you had our differences, but I respect you deeply. In the end, I've realized I was acting selfishly. I only want my lady to enjoy a happy life. You're alright, Theo. You're alright. Hello friends, family. Please be seated. It is finally time for the wedding to begin. Wow. Oh ho, greetings, gallant guests. It is this old man's honor to lead today's wedding in the old ways. I've been around for many years and seen more than a few happy couples walk down the aisle. But today is different. This event signifies a new beginning after the terrible events of... I'm sure you'll remember the dark days. Let's not dredge up the past this happy occasion. Come forward, Prince Baud and Princess Alanda. Take your places at the front altar. Thank you, Father Sam. Thank you, Father Albert. Oh, Father Albert. This old man asks you to swear your sacred matrimonial vows. Prince Baud of House Theo, our future king and great leader, do you swear to cherish and protect this woman until the death do you part? To be her shield in times of great turmoil, strife and suffering? I do. Princess Alanda, that's the royal Lightbringers, and our future queen. Do you swear to serve Prince Baudman, dutifully as his most precious wife, to always cherish him through the good times and turmoil alike? I do. Good, good. Then as one verse in the ancient Lightbringer ways, I will now bequeath the princess a gift. As per legacy passed down by Joseph to his daughters, he was give the new queen a symbol of her future reign. A gift? Wait, is it this? Starfall. And kick-ass awesome tone. Really awesome. Look what I found. Not too long ago, the lost Lightbringer regelia, the magical tome known as Starfall. I was out searching some old library when an ancient man handed it to me. Said it would come in handy someday. Oh, how fortunate is the Divines brought me here to officiate Princess Anna's wedding. By the Divines, it really is a miracle. The lost tome. My mother speaks of Starfall, but I believe it was lost forever. The Lightbringers had another regelia stashed away. I thought Dawncaller was the only one. No, Baud. There are 3 regalia which belong to the Lightbringers. The sword, the Dawncaller, the staff Lumina, which the Lumina staff you actually get if you have Zakarias to do ceremony, and the ancestral tome of Starfall. My parents only spoke of Dawncaller, so I believe the others were lost forever. How unfortunate that Sir Albert happened to recover Starfall. We are truly blessed. Yes, how fortunate indeed. Life is certainly full of coincidences. Thank you, Sir Albert. This means more to me than you could possibly know. Your smile softens this old man's heart. I'm pleased to be of service to you. Now then, let us conclude this wedding with the final blessings of the Divines. All the Divines, I pray upon the light to bless this union of these 2 royals. I beseech you to give them safety and a fruitful future moving forward. From this day forth, I proclaim these 2 husband and wife. You may now kiss. Finally, my favorite part. My little body bro, all grown up. No more woman or cavorting. Never thought I'd actually hitch with a princess. He's going places. Oh, it's so beautiful. Grandpa, I want you to throw me a wedding just like this someday. You have to find a man first, granddaughter. Now please stop wiping your snot on my clothes. Is something wrong, Theo? Nothing worth mentioning, Uncle. Damn, this sucks. I believe my chance of being bored could have been a thing. You really think it's appropriate to talk about this at this man's wedding? I should have snuck into his tent on a cold night. Could have been lovers with a future king. You're unbelievable. Maybe it's not too late. Married men need mistresses. You please just shut up for once. Wow, witnessing a king and queen's marriage. Ever think we see this when we left Holdheim? No, I did not. They're such a beautiful couple. Maybe I'll find a good man someday. Isn't this wonderful, big brother? Look how adorable they are together. Yeah, I suppose. Are you alright? I just wish... Oh, I see. Yeah, we'll never get that chance. Poor Sean. I've never been to a royal wedding before. Was your wedding to your mother similar? In a way, yes. We went away to a shrine and eloped, just like Sir Baud. There was only the priest present though. We didn't invite any guests. I wish I knew about my mother. She died when I was so young. After the wedding, I promise I'll tell you more about her, okay? Alright, I look forward to that. Wonderful. With that, this wedding has reached its conclusion. King Baldwin, carry the queen away and revel in your marriage. Yes! We get a new skill. Betrothed. And with that, we're doing the wedding. And I'm going to talk more about the Lightbringer and the skill we've learned as well. So, now we're going to do chapter 10. Yeah, I was thinking of redoing chapter 9, but nah. With how look I got with all those items, I'm not going to do that, so yeah. Next, we're going to do chapter 10. Mouthfigure Blaze. Just the intro though. Capital Mouthfig. Trade District. Guards! Please, I need help. Brigands are looting my house. I'm sorry, man, but we are not to leave this area. What? You gotta be serious. Did you hear what I said? There are bandits ripping my family apart. Help me! Return home, citizen. We cannot leave the area. We are hard pressed just holding these streets. You cruel bastards! This is ridiculous! You were protected if they are a city guard. Step up back, citizen. If you continue making a scene, I'll arrest you. Stand down, Private. We do no such thing. Yes, Commander Isabel. I'm sorry about your homeless, but I cannot spread my soldiers out. With so many bandits looting, we're soon to suffer a collapse of ranks. If you stay here, we will attempt to protect you as best we can. Stay here? By sure they're going to die. And you'll be the ones who let them. Our city is burning, the city guard cowards behind their shields. Shameful. Your orders, Commander? The situation is terrible. We need reinforcements. Have you heard from the Ashman Axe Knights? They were supposed to arrive in Mouthfig earlier today, but they're late. Let us pray they weren't delayed due to hostile forces. For now, we just need to hold out until they reach the city. All men, assume defensive stances. The Whites are returning. Run for your lives! Eek, our house is burning. Someone please help us. Mouthfig is in absolute chaos. This is worse than I feared. We didn't even encounter any resistance in the city gates. I assume we have to fight our way inside. The city guard is overwhelmed. They can hardly keep order in the streets, which does prevent anyone from coming in. What should we do, Morty? Ideally, we should ignore the turmoil and head straight for the palace. Finder must be aware of their presence inside Mouthfig by now. The less time we give him to prepare his defenses, the more likely our success. However, look at this destruction. Our home is burning to the ground. You expect us to just leave all these innocent people to die? I need you to say that. Personally, I think defeating Brando is essential. Until we can rescue citizens and punish criminals along the way. But we mustn't delay. Every minute we waste gives Randall more time. We had better spread out and move quickly then. I will see reports at Axe Knight and Houseburn are on the way. No doubt it will complicate things. Alright then, we move in the direction of the palace. We must try to save as many homes and civilians as possible. Okay, first of all, Starfall. Yoink. Yeah, this tome is pretty awesome. Basically, it gives you extra boost in speed and stuff. gets next to boosting like speed as well, and magic. And even better, it has a pretty awesome skill, Miracle. So basically, a normal attack which usually would kill her should get 1 HP. You see how useful this is when fighting certain brutal enemies. But only she can use it. Luckily she started out with a rank S in light, so she can use it straight away. And now for the personal skill that she learned too. Betrothed. Deals plus Titanium's relations to partner. So basically, if Baud and Andaron are close together, they can do 5 extra damage to their attacks. Yeah, pretty awesome. But yeah, more to it has to be in these parts as well, so yeah. Goodbye, Doc. I'm not using you anymore. But I'm definitely using Victoria. You know there, Elmer, I'm not using you. Estelle, no. Kurt, definitely. And Samuel. I won't be using Jacka. Yeah, surprising that actually, because I'm going to use those eyes as well. Theodore, that's good. Christina, because I actually wanted to level up. Yeah, I need people with more movement. Besides, I already got the both up anyway. Shay, definitely. Because I want to get up to 2nd level. And let's see, and Kurt. Oh, he's almost there. Oh right, yes, it would actually show you the shops. I forgot to do in the last chapter actually. So let's see what these shops look like. So there we go. So you didn't buy killer weapons last time, you get them here. Yeah, they're actually more expensive here because that's like on the map, but as soon as you actually go into it, they're actually cheaper. That's a disadvantage of going to the supply shop. You can get the items straight away, but they're more expensive. Let's see. This is the other vendor. And that's Fenway. Extremely powerful tome. And Red Dust. There we go, that's what I want. Yeah, I really want to immediately start catching up on levels. And you definitely want Victoria in this chapter because, well, there's something we can actually recruit, spinning with Victoria. But yeah, the biggest problem is trying to figure out a way to get Christina up there. Oh yeah, Coulter. Coulter and Victoria to go down here. Because that's where the person who I want to recruit is spawning. There's 2 people we can get here and I need Coulter for this. Doing that because having an extra healer is always useful. So yeah, you gotta think carefully of who you're gonna use and who you're not gonna use. But I'll go into more detail about this next time. But yes, the condition for this chapter is pretty unique because you need to say something about villages. And before you ask, no, I'm not going to get the warp tome. It'd be possible anyway because I only have 1 rescue staff use left. so it wouldn't even work. So don't even bother with that. But yeah, so next time we are going to be doing chapter 10. And try to see if I can get Christina to level 10 so she can promote. Here being try. But with that, is Mastering 347, game title obviously the platformer. Stay classy.